question.
Hi, Senator. Thanks for doing the call.
Hey, Molly.
My quick question. Hi. My quick question is, we've seen from the Clinton campaign over the last couple of weeks this shift to really emphasize this commander-in-chief gap as a criticism against Senator Sanders. But what is your sense of how much Democratic voters are really making their decision based on this issue? Obviously, we've seen so far, at least, it doesn't seem to have had much of an impact on the results. So moving forward, how much do you think Democratic voters are really deciding based on this commander-in-chief gap? What is your sense of that from voters?
Yeah, Molly, that's a good question. I would slightly twist it a little bit. I mean, this is a call about national security, but I really think the focus of the Clinton campaign in recent weeks has been on effectiveness. So whether we're talking about domestically or whether we're talking about as commander-in-chief, there's an issue of not just whether you can have the title, but whether you can do the job. That's really where the Clinton campaign is right now. And just kind of parenthetically, and then to go to the national security question you asked, 39 Democratic senators have endorsed Hillary Clinton, have endorsed a candidate, and every one of them have endorsed Hillary Clinton. And we're a broad bunch between Sherrod Brown, Tammy Baldwin, Cory Booker, Mazie Hirono, Joe Manchin, Mark Warner, Joe Donnelly, Heidi Heitkamp. We're talking about a very broad swath of the Democratic family, and we've all endorsed Hillary. Why? We've endorsed her because we came to the Senate having fought for people in our own states to try to help our folks at the national level in the Senate. But helping people means it's not just about a floor speech, it's about actually making things happen. And it's on the effectiveness scale and on the results scale where the contrast between Hillary and any of her opponents is the strongest. It may be the case that the Democratic primary electorate it has other issues that are even higher priority than national security issues. I'm heading out to Manassas right now, for example, to do a college affordability roundtable, and this is something that is really, really important. But again, I think Secretary Clinton has got good approaches to dealing with college affordability. And it's not two words, free college. Now, free college sounds great, but I don't know why the American taxpayer should pay for my kids to go to college because I had college savings for them. So the Democratic electorate is concerned about a whole series of issues, but in those issues as well, it's Hillary's effectiveness that is going to be incredibly important. And the last thing I'll say is this. Hillary is not just running a primary, she's running to be president. There will be a general election. And in the general election, a lot of voters are very concerned about security issues, especially in the aftermath of the attacks in Paris, which so sadly reminded us of the World Trade Center and the shooting in San Bernardino where, people were inspired, if not connected, to terrorist groups overseas. These are issues that are of concern to, millions and millions of voters. And the prospect of a Hillary Clinton with her background matching up against somebody who says, for example, that the American military is a disaster, the stakes will be high, and I think the choice will be very, very clear.